Hi, this is Jason Molesky. In this example, we'll examine a marginal distribution for a two-way table of counts. A survey of 4,826 randomly selected young adults asked, what do you think are the chances you'll have much more than a middle-class income at age 30? Notice the opinions ranged anywhere from almost no chance to almost certain. And in the table, we're actually given the number of counts broken down by gender, female and male. You'll also see we have a total column that gives us the total number of responses for each opinion category. So, for example, we can see 1,083 individuals said they were almost certain that they'd be rich by age 30. Let's use the data in this two-way table to calculate the marginal distribution in percents of the opinions. Recall that the marginal distribution of a variable is the distribution of values of that variable among all individuals described by the table. So to calculate the marginal distribution, we'll have to look at the total column for this particular example. We'll want to look at the individual totals for each category and consider the total number of individuals represented by the table. So for example, looking at the almost certain category, we can calculate the percent of opinions there by dividing almost certain total by table total. More specifically, 1,083 divided by 4,826 tells us 22.4% of respondents said they were almost certain they'd be rich by age 30. Repeating this calculation for each category, we can then determine the marginal distribution in percents of the opinions. 4% said almost no chance, 14.8% said they had some chance of being rich, 29.3% said they had about a 50-50 chance, 29.4% said they had a good chance, and as we saw, 22.4% said they were almost certain they'd be rich by age 30. Now let's make a graph to display this marginal distribution and describe what we see. As always, we start by labeling our axes. The horizontal axis will be labeled with our survey response categories, and the vertical axis will represent the percents. Since none of our categories had more than 30% of respondents, we'll run our vertical axis from 0 through 30. To make the graph then, we'll draw bars for each category where the height of the bar corresponds to the percent of individuals within that category. We can see it seems that many young adults are optimistic about their future income. Over half of those who responded to the survey felt they had a good chance or were almost certain to be rich by age 30. For more practice with marginal distributions, try exercise number 19.